Hi, I'm Lydia Taggart with Cheerful by Choice. Today I'd like to share with you the parable of long division. I have quadruplets that are 10 years old and they're learning long division in school. So 3 of my boys are in the same class together. So they get the same homework, and it's interesting to see how it affects your personalities when you're faced with a challenge that other people are not faced with. 2 of my boys handled this very easily. They just whipped through their math, had no problems at all. My other boy, though, he couldn't handle it. He withdrew, he hid in his room, he's showing all these major stressed out symptoms of I can't, I can't, I can't. And so I finally sat him down and we talked about it for a very long time, and he just was struggling so much. So in long division, the idea is you take the first number and you see if it can go into 1. 3 does not go into 1 any times at all. So you have to go into the second number. And then it begins this cycle, this pattern. Well, he couldn't figure out which number was supposed to go when, and he was just so confused. But instead of asking for help, he just closed up and decided he couldn't do it. And when I would ask him why he wasn't working on it, he would say, I can't. But he wasn't trying to figure it out. So, in this example, you go 3 into 1 is 0 times, and it would be an imaginary, invisible 0, but we'll just put it. And then right here, you go this way, back over here. 0 times 3, and you put it underneath, is 0. And then you bring down the next number to make it 17. And you start over. 3 goes into 17 5 times, and 5 times 3 is 15. And then you subtract, and there's 2 left. So as we were going on with this, he's like, where does this number go? And he was trying to bring it all the way down or bring it over here instead. And it wasn't working because he didn't know what he was supposed to do. He didn't understand what was expected. And he was extra frustrated because he could see that his brothers did not have a problem. So he was kind of embarrassed to say that he did. And anyway, we worked through it, and there's a cycle, there's a pattern. And I was thinking, this is so much like life. When we see others and we compare to others, it makes our life so much more challenging. When we cave in and we say, I can't, it blocks any possibility of can. And you can. He did it. It took us 45 minutes of me sitting down with him, going over 2 problems for him to go, oh, I get it. And then he had no problem at all. He just whipped through the rest of the page after he figured it out. We Googled it. We watched cartoon kind of movies. We did all sorts of stuff. 45 minutes to try and get it into his little brain until he figured it out. So sometimes it takes us a lot of work to know what we're messing up on, what we're missing. It's not really a mess up, it's just a miss. We're not understanding. And then there's a cycle, there's a pattern. And when you get through the pattern, oh, guess what? Here comes something else life's going to throw at you. There's more to do. Once you figure out what you're doing, more comes. And so then you've got to start all over. 3 goes into 28. What is it? 7 times? 8 times. And then 8 times 3. Bring that down here. That's 20. Oh, I counted it wrong. It should be a 9. See? You still have mistakes. 9 is 27. And then there's 1 left over. And sometimes we have extra work that we just can't do in our day. So we're going to have a remainder. We'll just carry that 1 chore over to the next day and carry on. It's not that hard. So what do we need to know and remember from this parable? It's a cycle. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and it's okay if there's more to do. I'm Lydia Taggart with Cheerful by Choice, reminding you there's always a choice. Have a great day.